Hello, today I'm going to show you how we turn these washable markers into a watercolor effect. So make sure that you have washable markers. All of the Crayola markers and the Rose Art markers, those are usually washable markers. Just make sure that they don't say permanent on them. I'm going to start by outlining whatever I want filled in with my marker. Then I'm going to take a cup of water and a clean paintbrush, and I'm going to spread that color out. Now, if you don't have a paintbrush at home, you could also use Q-tips or cotton balls. Get creative. See what you can do to make a paintbrush. So there's one way to turn it into a watercolor effect. Another way is to take your marker and to scribble on a flat surface. I took an old ice cream bucket lid. Now make sure that your marker does not get wet at all. We don't want to ruin your marker. So make sure that your bucket or whatever you're drawing on top of is nice and dry. Then take your wet paintbrush and dip into it, and you can start spreading that color wherever you want that. Now the fun thing about watercolors and our markers that we're turning into watercolors is that you can create your own colors. So I'm going to scribble red on a dry part of my ice cream bucket lid, and I'm going to scribble some orange near my red. Then I'm going to take my clean paintbrush and mix these colors together to make a brand new color. Now I have an orangish red color. Now for this last shape, I'm going to turn it into a rainbow. So I'm going to scribble onto a dry part of my ice cream bucket lid. Remember, we don't want to get our markers wet. And I'm going to make sure I have every color of the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Then I'm going to take my wet, clean brush and dip into my red first. Make sure you clean your brush every single time you change colors. Now I'm adding orange, and you can see it's kind of spreading into the red there. So if you don't want your colors to accidentally mix on your paper, then you need to make sure that that area is dry before painting down next to it. I kind of like the effect that it's giving, so I'm going to keep adding my colors. And that's how you turn your markers into watercolors.